Hello students, welcome to Biology Tutorial Hub channel. Today we are going to talk about cell and cell theory. This is Unit 2, Grade 9 Biology. Good. What is a cell? Can you define it? What are the key characteristics common to all cells? Can you mention the key characteristics that are common to all cells? Can you describe the cell theory? Good. Let us move to answer these questions. Cell. Cell is the smallest and the basic unit of living things. Yes? Cell is what? Cell is the smallest and the basic unit of living things. All living things are made from the smallest units. So that's what? Cell. Cell is the fundamental building blocks of all living organisms. Yes? The body of all living organisms is made from what? Cell. All life is made of cells. Yes, all life forms made of cells. And the branch of biology that study about cells is known as what? Cytology. For example, your house is built from what? Cement and gravel. Like that one, the body of living things is made from what? Made from cells. ሁሉም ያው ፍጡር የተሰራው ከምንድን ነው? ከሴል ነው። Good. Cells vary in shape, size, and function. Yes, cells vary in shape. They differ in shape. Cells vary in size. Cells differ in size, and cells also vary in function. Shape. The shape of a cell is often adapted to its function. There are different cells which have different shape, and their shape is adapted to what? Its function. For example, red blood cells are biconcave in shape to increase surface area for what? Oxygen transport. Look, this is a red blood cell. Red blood cells have biconcave shape. Why? To increase surface area in order to transport more oxygen. So there are different cells which have different shape, and their shape is consigned to their function, so that red blood cells, for example, have biconcave shape in order to transport more oxygen. Good. Nerve cells, known as neurons, have long branched structure. Look, they are long and branched structures to transmit information or to transmit electrical signal. So this long and branching structure is adapted to transmit electrical signal or to transmit information from one body part to the other. Good. The skeletal muscles are long, cylindrical, and unbranched. Yes, the shape of skeletal muscle, for example, for the skeletal muscle, yes, they are long and they have cylindrical in shape, and they are unbranched. For what? For movement, for body movement. So different cells have different shape, and their shapes are adapted to a particular function. For example, red blood cells have biconcave shape to transport oxygen, and neurons have long and branched structure to transmit electrical signals, and skeletal muscles have long, cylindrical, and unbranched structure in order to perform body movement. ስለዚህ ሴሎች በቅርጽ መጠናቸው በስራቸው ይለያያሉ። Yes, there are cells vary in size, shape, and function. Good. Cells can vary in size. Most cells are what? Microscopic. Yes. Most cells are what? Most cells are what? They are microscopic. Thus, scientists require microscopes to view most cells. In order to see most cells, scientists should use microscope because most cells are what? Microscopic. We cannot see by our naked eye. In order to see most cells, we should use microscopes. Few cells can be seen by naked eye. For example, chicken's egg cells. You know, egg cells. Our chicken egg cell is a kind of cell, but we can see by our naked eye because they are large in size. And the largest known single cell is what? The ostrich egg cell. the ostrich egg cell or the ostrich egg cells are the largest cell in our world. They are the biggest cell by volume. Yes, they are the biggest cell by volume. And the ostrich egg can be measured from 50 up to 10 centimeters in long or in volume. Yes, some cells like nerve cells can be meters long. Yes, for example, nerve cells are what? Nerve cells are the longest cells. They can measure up to 2 meters, for example, in blue whale, in human being. There are nerve cells that can measure up to 1 meter long. አብዛኞቹ ሴሎች ማይክሮስኮፒክ ናቸው። አብዛኞቹ ሴሎች በአይናችን ማየት አንችልም። አብዛኞቹ ሴሎች ለማየት ያስፈልገናል ማይክሮስኮፕ ያስፈልገናል። በአይን የሚታዩ ሴሎች አሉ። ለምሳሌ እንቁላል፣ የዶሮ እንቁላል ሴል ነው ግን በአይን ይታያል። ያስ የዶሮ እንቁላል ሴል ነው በአይን ይታያል። አንድ ሴል ነው። በዓለማችን ላይ ትልቁ ሴል ማን ነው? ኦስትሪች ኤግ ሴል፣ የሰጎን እንቁላል ሴል ነው። ትልቁ ሴል ኦስትሪች ኤግ ሴል ይባላል። ነርቭ ሴሎች ረዣዥሞች ናቸው። ለምሳሌ የኛ ነርቭ ሴል እስከ 1 ሜትር የሚረዝሙ የነርቭ ሴሎች አሉ በእኛ ሰውነት ውስጥ። ለምሳሌ ብሉ ዌል አሳነባሪ ሰውነት ውስጥ እስከ 2 ሜትር የሚረዝሙ ነርቭ ሴሎች አሉ። so cells vary in size and in shape. Good. Cells also vary in function. In multicellular organisms, cells often are specialized for particular task. Different cells have different function. Yes. For example, muscle cells perform body movement, or muscle cells are specialized for movement. So muscle cells are important for movement or to perform different activities. Yes, other cells, for example, white blood cells or leukocytes, are important to fight infection, to defend the body of living organisms against disease. For example, in our body there are white blood cells, and the function of these white blood cells is to fight infection or to fight disease causing microorganisms. Root cells in plants are specialized for water and nutrient absorption. There are root cells in plants. These root cells are specialized for the absorption of water and nutrients from the soil. So there are different cells which have different function. ስለዚህ ሴሎች በስራቸው ይለያያሉ። ለምሳሌ መስል ሴል፣ የጡንቻ ሴል ስራው ምንድነው? ሙቭመንት ነው። ለመንቀሳቀስ፣ ለመሮጥ፣ ለመሄድ፣ ለመጻፍ፣ ወረቀት ላይ ለመጻፍ መስላችን ኮንትራክት እና ሪላክስ መሆን አለበት። ኮንትራክት እና ሪላክስ ካልሆነ መጻፍ አንችልም። ስለዚህ እንደዛ የሚያደርጉ ሴሎች የሚባሉ መስል ሴል ይባላሉ። ነጭ ደም ሴል ፎር ኤግዛምፕል ምንድነው? ሰውነታችን ከበሽታ መከላከል ነው። ቀይ ደም ሴል ስራው ምንድነው? ኦክሲጅን ምግብ ማጓጓዝ ነው። ሩት ሴል፣ የሩት ሴል ስራው ምንድነው? ውሃና ኒውትሪየንትን ከአፈር ውስጥ አብዞርብ ማድረግ ነው። ሶ ሴልስ ቫሪ ኢን ሼፕ size and function. Good. Living organisms can be divided into two, unicellular and multicellular organisms. So you can divide the living organisms into broad categories, unicellular and multicellular organisms. What are unicellular organisms? Unicellular organisms consist of only a single cell. Those organisms that consist of only a single cell, known as what? Unicellular organisms. The single cell handles all activities: metabolism, reproduction, excretion, movement, and many other activities are performed by a single cell. So all activities are handled by a particular cell. So a particular cell or a single cell perform every activities. Most of the unicellular organisms are invisible with naked eye. Yes, they are microscopic. Most unicellular organisms are what? Microscopic. They are invisible with naked eye. You cannot see most unicellular organisms by our eyes. And these unicellular organisms can be prokaryotic or can be what? Eukaryotic. Some unicellular organisms are prokaryotic, other unicellular organisms are eukaryotic. These prokaryotic unicellular organisms, they do not have nucleus. However, eukaryotic unicellular organisms have nucleus. Example, bacteria, archaea, yeasts, protists like amoeba, paramecium, eglina are included under unicellular organisms. ስለዚህ ሊቪንግ ኦርጋኒዝሞች በሁለት መክፈል እንችላለን፣ ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝምስ እና መልቲሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝም ብለን። ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝምስ የሚባሉት ከአንድ ሴል ይሰሩ፣ ከአንድ ሴል ብቻ የተሰራ ኦርጋኒዝም ይባላል፣ ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝም ይባላል። ወይም ከአንድ ሴል ብቻ የሚሰሩ ኦርጋኒዝሞች ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝሞች ይባላሉ። አንዱ ኦርጋኒዝም ወይም አንዷ ሴል ሁሉንም ስራ ትሰራለች። ሜታቦሊዝምም፣ መራባቱንም፣ ቆሻሻን ማስወጣቱንም፣ ከቦታ ወደ ቦታ ሙቭ ማድረጉንም አንዷ ሴል ሁሉ ነገር የምትሰራው። ምክንያቱም ከአንድ ሴል የተሰሩ ናቸው። ሰውነታችን የተሰራው ከስንት ሴል ነው? ከአንድ ሴል ብቻ ነው። ስለዚህ አንዷ ሴል ሁሉንም ስራ ትሰራለች። አብዛኞቹ ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝሞች ለአይናችን አይታዩም። አብዛኞቹ ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝሞች ለማየት ምን ያስፈልገናል? ማይክሮስኮፕ ያስፈልገናል። እነዚህ ዩኒሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝሞች ግማሾቹ ፕሮካሪዮቲክ ናቸው፣ ግማሾቹ ዩካሪዮቲክ ናቸው። ለምሳሌ ባክቴሪያ፣ አርኬ፣ ይስትስ፣ አሜባ፣ ፓራሚሽየም፣ ኢጉሊና they are classified under what? Unicellular organisms. Good. Multicellular organisms consist of more than one cell. Those organisms that consists of more than one cell known as what? Multicellular organisms. These organisms consists of many cells. It may be hundreds, it may be thousands, it may be millions, it may be billions, it may be trillions. Here, cells in an organism vary in function, shape, and size. Yes, in multicellular organisms, they made from what? They made from many cells, and these cells vary in function, shape, and size. And their cell types are vary in function, shape, and size. Cells are specialized. Cells are specialized in multicellular organisms. Cells are what? Specialized. In one organisms, there may be nerve cells, there may be blood cells, muscle cells. For example, we human beings have many cells. We have nerve cells, we have blood cells, we have muscle cells, and many other type of cells that are important to perform different tasks or different functions, creating efficiency. So multicellular organisms are more efficient because of the fact that they have specialized cells that perform different activities or different tasks. So multicellular organisms have specialized cells that perform specific tasks. These multicellular organisms composed of eukaryotic cells. So all multicellular organisms composed of eukaryotic cells. For example, most fungi, plants, animals like human, dog, fish, cats, amphibians, reptiles, all these are multicellular organisms. multicellular organisms የሚባሉ ደግሞ ከሁለትና ከዛ በላይ ሴሎች የተሰሩ ኦርጋኒዝሞች መልቲሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝም ይባላሉ። በአስሮች ከሚቆጠር ወይም በመቶዎች ከሚቆጠሩ ወይም በሺዎች ከሚቆጠሩ ወይም ከቢሊዮን ከሚቆጠሩ ወይም ትሪሊየን ከሚቆጠሩ ሴል የተሰሩ ኦርጋኒዝሞች አሉ። የተለያዩ ኦርጋኒዝሞች ለምሳሌ እኛ በትሪሊየን የሚቆጠር ሴሎች አሉ በሰውነታችን ውስጥ። መልቲሴሉላር ኦርጋኒዝም ውስጥ ያሉ ሴሎቹ በስራቸው፣ በቅርጻቸው፣ በመጠናቸው ይለያያሉ። ለምሳሌ እኛ ሰውነት ውስጥ ምን አለ? ነርቭ ሴሎች አሉ፣ ብለድ ሴሎች አሉ፣ መስል ሴሎች አሉ። የተለያየ ስራ ነው ያላቸው። and these multicellular organisms የትኞቹ ሴሎች ነው የያዙት? ዩካሪዮቲክ ሴልስ። ጉድ። ስለዚህ አብዛኞቹ ፈንጊዎች፣ plants, animals, they are what? multicellular organisms. Good. Another point, cell theory. Cell theory. Let us discuss about cell theory. Robert Hooke was the first to observe cells in 1665. Yes, in 1665, Robert Hooke was the first person who observed cells. Robert Hooke looked at thin slice cork. He looked at what? Thin slice of cork. What's cork? Cork is the bark of an oak tree. And Robert Hooke looked thin slice of cork. He saw dead plant cells. He saw dead plant cells and he saw tiny empty pores, or he saw box-like compartments under his self-designed microscope. Yes, Robert Hooke designed or developed his own microscope and he saw tiny empty pores or tiny box-like compartments. And he called these structures, he called these tiny empty pores, or he called these box-like compartments cells. So he called these structures cells. Cells come from Latin word known as cellulae. Good. Now በመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ሴሎችን ያየ ሳይንቲስት ማን ነው? ሮበርት ሁክ ነው። ሮበርት ሁክ ምንድን ነው ያደረገው? ይሄ ቡሽ ታውቃላችሁ? ቡሽ የሚገጠመው ቡሽ የኦክ ወይም ባዙት ከሚባል የዛፍ አይነት የሚሰራ ነው። ይሄ ኮርክ የሚባለው እነዚህ ኮርኮች ኦልሬዲ የሞቱ ሴሎች ናቸው፣ የሞቱ ፕላንት ሴሎች ናቸው። እና ራሱ በሰራው ማይክሮስኮፕ ቆራረጠና ራሱ በሰራው ማይክሮስኮፕ ማየት ጀመረ። በሚያይበት ጊዜ በጣም ትንንሽ ባዶ ቦታዎች አየ። እነዛ ምን ብሎ ሰየማቸው? ሴልስ ብሎ ሰየማቸው። ሴልስ የሚባለው ቃል ከየት የመጣ ነው? ሴሉሌ ከሚባል ከላቲን ቃል የመጣ ቃል ነው። ጉድ ዘን Anton van Leeuwenhoek observed many living cells at first time under his microscope. Yes, Robert Hooke saw what? Dead cells. But the first scientist who observed many living cells at first time under his microscope was Anton van Leeuwenhoek. He discovered and described bacteria, protozoa or animalcules, blood cells and sperm. So Anton van Leeuwenhoek saw bacteria, he saw different protozoa, for example, paramecium, yes, amoeba, and he saw blood cells, he saw sperm cells by his own microscope. He is the father of microbiologists. Why? Because he discovered different microorganisms such as bacteria and protozoans. Yes? ከዛ በኋላ ደግሞ አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ ነው። አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ በአይናችን ልናይ የማንችላቸውን ነገሮች ህይወት ያላቸው ነገሮች ያየ አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ ነው። አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ በአይናችን የማይታዩትን ነገሮች ራሱ በሰራው ማይክሮስኮፕ ያየ ሳይንቲስት ነው አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ። አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ ባክቴሪያን ዲስከቨር አድርጎ ባክቴሪያን አይቷል። የተለያዩ ፕሮቶዞዎች እንደ አሜባ እንደ ፓራምሺየም ብለድ ሴልን በማይክሮስኮፕ አይቷል። ስፐርም ሴልን በማይክሮስኮፕ ያየ ሳይንቲስት ነው። ስለዚህ አንቶን ቫን ሊውንሆክ ዘ ፋዘር ኦፍ ማይክሮባዮሎጂስት ይባላል። ምክንያቱም ባክቴሪያን፣ ፕሮቶዞዋን የመሳሰሉትን በማይክሮስኮፕ ስላየ። ጉድ ሴል ቲዮሪ ሴል ቲዮሪ is introduced by Matthias Schilding and Theodor Schwann. Good. Yes. Cell theory is developed by Matthias Schilding, Theodor Schwann, and Rudolf Virchow. So, the cell theory states that all living things are made of one or more cells. Yes, all living things are made of one or more cells. So, cells are what? Cells are the fundamental building blocks of all life. All life forms are made from what? Cells. So, all living things are made of one or many cells. Two, the cells is the basic unit of life. The basic unit of life is what? Cell. This is the second cell theory that is developed by Matthias Schilding and Theodor Schwann. Cells are the smallest structural and functional unit of all living things. Yes. And the third one, the third cell theory, all cells come from pre-existing cells through division. This is the third theory, which is added by Rudolf Virchow in 1855. Theory 1 and theory 2 are introduced by Matthias Schilding and Theodor Schwann. Then later, Rudolf Virchow added the third cell theory. He included that all cells come from pre-existing cells through division. Good. ስለዚህ ሴል ቲዮሪን ዴቨሎፕ ያደረጉ ሳይንቲስቶች ሶስት ሳይንቲስቶች ናቸው። ማቲያስ ሼልዲን፣ ቲደር ሾዋን። ማቲያስ ሼልዲን and Theodor Schwann, they are the German scientists. Theodor Schwann was zoologist and this Matthias Schilding was botanist. Yes. እና ምንድን ነው ያሉት? ሁሉም ፍጥረታት ከአንድ ወይም ከዛ በላይ ህዋስ የተሰሩ ናቸው። ሁሉም ፍጥረታት ከአንድ ወይም ከዛ በላይ ህዋስ የተሰሩ ናቸው። ይሄ የመጀመሪያው ቲዮሪ ነው። ሁለተኛው ሴል የህይወት መሰረት ነው። yes ሴል የህይወት መሰረት ነው። ሴል የህይወት መሰረት ነው። ሶስተኛው ቲዮሪ ሁሉም ህዋሳት ከቅድመ ነባር ህዋሳት የመጡት በመከፋፈል ነው። እነዚህ ሶስት ቲዮሪ ናቸው። ስለዚህ ሁሉም ህይወት ያላቸው ነገሮች ከአንድ ወይም ከዛ በላይ ህዋስ የተሰሩ ናቸው። ሁለተኛው ሴል የህይወት መሰረት ነው። ሶስተኛው አዳዲሶቹ ሴሎች የሚመጡት ከጥንቶቹ ሴሎች ነው። ማለትም ለምሳሌ እኛ ስንጸነስ እናታችን ማህፀን ስንጸነስ አንድ ሴል ነበርች ዛይጎት። ያቺ ዛይጎት እየተከፋፈለች ከዛ ኤምብሪዮ እያደገ ይመጣል። ከዛ ይወለዳል። ከዛ ልጅ ይሆናል። አንድ አዋቂ ሰው በውስጡ ስንት ሴሎች ይዟል? በትሪሊየን የሚቆጠር ሴል ይዟል። ግን የትሪሊየን ኦፍ ሴልስ አሁን ያለው ሴል ከየት የመጣ ነው? ከዛች ከአንዷ ሴል የመጣ ነው። እንደዛ ለማለት ነው። ይሄ ሶስተኛው ቲዮሪ። So these are the three cell theories. These are the three cell theories which are developed by Matthias Sheldon, Theodor Schwann, and Rudolf Virchow. Good. Some key characteristics that are common to all cells. All cells share different key characteristics. What are they? Let us discuss on that. The first one, every living cell is surrounded by a cell membrane. Yes, every living cell or all cells are surrounded by a cell membrane. What cell membrane? Cell membrane is important to regulate the movement of materials into and out of the cell. Materials that enter into the cell and remove out of the cell is regulated by cell membrane. So every living cell has a cell membrane. Good. All cells contain genetic material. All cells contain what? DNA. What's the function of DNA? DNA provides instruction, or DNA provides the information needed for cellular activities. All cellular activities are organized by what? DNA. So DNA provides the information needed for cellular activities. So for cellular activities, information is needed, and that is provided by DNA. So all cells contain genetic material in order to control the overall cellular activities within an organism. ስለዚህ ሁሉም ሴሎች በምን ሰራውንድ የሆኑ ናቸው? በሴል መምብሬን ሰራውንድ የሆኑ ናቸው። ሴል መምብሬን አላቸው። ሁሉም ሴሎች ሴል መምብሬን አላቸው። የሴል መምብሬን ስራ ምንድነው? ወደ ሴል ውስጥ ወደ ሳይቶፕላዝም ውስጥ የሚገባውና የሚወጣውን መቆጣጠር ነው። ሁሉም ነገር ወደ ሴል ውስጥ አይገባም። ሁሉም ነገር ከሴል ውስጥ አይወጣም። ያን ሬጉሌት የሚቆጣጠረው ማን ነው? ሴል መምብሬን ነው። ሁሉም ሴሎች ጄኔቲክ ማቴሪያል ወይም ዲኤንኤ አላቸው። ሁሉም ሴሎች ዲኤንኤ አላቸው። ትእዛዝ የሚሰጥ ነው። ትእዛዝ የሚሰጠው ማን ነው? ዲኤንኤ ነው። እንደዚህ ይደረግ፣ እንደዚህ የኛው ፕሮቲን ይሰራ፣ የኛው ፕሮቲን ያስፈልግም፣ ይሄኛው አንሳል፣ ይሄኛው ይጨመር የሚለው ማን ነው? ዲኤንኤ ነው። ስለዚህ ሁሉም ሴሎች ምን አላቸው? ዲኤንኤ አላቸው። ጉድ all cells have cytoplasm. Yes, all cells have cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that fills the interior of the cell where chemical or metabolic reaction occurs. So all cells have cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that is found inside the cell membrane. The interior of the cell is filled with jelly-like substance known as cytoplasm. Most of the chemical reaction or metabolic reactions occurs in the cytoplasm. Different metabolic reactions, different chemical reactions are occurred within the cytoplasm because of the fact that cytoplasm contains different cell parts. All cells have ribosomes. What are ribosomes? Ribosomes are the small structures that are responsible for protein synthesis. Yes, in the cytoplasm there are small structures. These small structures are known as ribosomes, and the function of ribosomes is to synthesize proteins. Different proteins are synthesized on the ribosomes. On the ribosomes, different proteins are synthesized. ስለዚህ ሁሉም ሴሎች ሳይቶፕላዝም አላቸው። ሳይቶፕላዝም የሚባለው ከሴል መንበሬን ከውስጥ በኩል የምታገኙት የፈሳሽ ነገሩ ጄል ላይ ከመዝልግልግ የመሰል ሳብስታንስ በውስጡ የያዘ ያ ሳይቶፕላዝም ይባላል። እና ሜታቦሊክ ሪአክሽን የሚካሄድበት ወይም ኬሚካል ሪአክሽን የሚካሄድበት የሴል ፓርት ነው ሳይቶፕላዝም። ምክንያቱም የተለያዩ የሴል ፓርቶችን ስለያዘ። ሁሉም ሴሎች ራይቦዞም አላቸው። ራይቦዞምስ የሚገኙት የት ውስጥ ነው? ሳይቶፕላዝም ውስጥ ነው። ራይቦዞም ላይ ምን ይካሄዳል? ፕሮቲን ይሰራል። ትእዛዝ ማን ይሰጣል? ዲኤንኤ ትእዛዝ ይሰጣል። ምን እንዲሰራ? ፕሮቲን እንዲሰራ። ስለዚህ ፕሮቲን የሚሰራበት የሴል ክፍል ምን መባል ይታወቃል? ራይቦዞምስ ይባላል። ስለዚህ ሁሉም ሴሎች ራይቦዞምስ አላቸው። ሁሉም ሴሎች ሳይቶፕላዝም አላቸው። Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe for more biology tutorials. Goodbye. Thank you.